The colony ship Meridian's Hope wasn't supposed to break apart over Kepler 442b, but when the antimatter containment failed 3,000 meters above the surface, Abigail Chen had exactly 47 seconds to make a choice that would change everything. Get to the emergency pods. Alexander Rodriguez's voice cracked through the chaos as flames tore through the student quarters. 23 cadets from Earth's Interstellar Academy, all between 16 and 19 years old, scrambled through smoke and screaming metal. Abigail saw it immediately. The primary escape route was blocked. Fire bloomed like a living thing, consuming oxygen and hope in equal measure. The secondary route would take too long. The whole breach was spreading faster than the ship's AI had calculated. She pulled up her neural interface, fingers dancing through holographic displays even as the deck lurched beneath her feet. The cargo bay, the manual override. It was insane. Abigail, what are you doing? Alexander grabbed her shoulder, his dark eyes wide with terror and trust in equal measure. Getting us out, she didn't explain further. There wasn't time. The ship's gravity fluctuated, and Abigail used it, pushing off walls and dragging classmates toward the cargo bay. Her athletic training from years of zero-G soccer finally meant something beyond trophies. She was faster, stronger, more adaptable than she'd ever needed to be. Follow Chen, someone shouted, and the group began to move as one organism, trusting the girl who'd aced every survival simulation. The heat was unbearable. Abigail's skin felt like it was cooking inside her academy jumpsuit, but she'd studied the Meridian's Hope schematics obsessively during the 6-month journey from Earth. She knew every corridor, every emergency system, every backup protocol. The cargo bay doors were sealed, red emergency lights pulsing in warning. Alexander reached her side, his engineering expertise kicking in. The manual override is fried. We can't. Yes, we can. Abigail pulled the plasma cutter from the emergency kit, something that technically violated 17 different safety regulations. She'd smuggled it aboard anyway, drawn to tools and preparation the way others were drawn to music or art. You're crazy, Alexander breathed, but he was already helping, his hands steady, despite the ship dying around them. The door screamed open. Beyond it, the cargo pods designed for equipment, not people, but equipped with basic life support for emergency transport. Abigail made rapid calculations. Weight distribution, oxygen reserves, trajectory, everyone in 3 per pod, redistributed by mass. Alexander, you're with me and Kira. They moved, because when death is measured in seconds, you trust the person with a plan. Abigail was the last one in, her fingers flying across the manual launch controls. The Firestorm was reaching the cargo bay now, superheated plasma that would cook them all in moments. She initiated the launch sequence, overriding 7 safety protocols, pushing the pods beyond their rated acceleration. The GI forces slammed into them like a physical blow. Abigail heard. Someone's scream might have been heard. Then the world went dark. She woke to Alexander's face hovering above her, backlit by an unfamiliar sun. Hey Guardian, he said softly, and there was something in his voice she couldn't identify. What? Her throat felt like sandpaper. That's what they're calling you. Earth received the Meridian's final transmission. The black box data showed everything you did, every decision, every override, every life you saved. Abigail tried to sit up, and Alexander helped her. They were in a medical facility, but not the colony's standard setup. This was too advanced, too official. All 23 of us made it, Alexander continued. Because of you, the pods landed scattered across 300 kilometers, but we all survived. The Meridian was a total loss, but you saved us. I just did what anyone would know. Alexander's voice was firm. The AI analyzed 12,000 possible scenarios. In 11,847 of them, everyone dies. In 152, some people survive. In exactly one scenario, everyone makes it. And that's the scenario you somehow calculated in under a minute, with no computer assistance, while running through a firestorm. A woman in an Earth Authority uniform entered the medbay. Her insignia marked her as a High Admiral. Cadet Chen, or should I say, Guardian Chen. I don't understand. The Admiral pulled up a holographic display. News feeds from Earth, Mars, the Belt Stations, Europa Colony, all of them showing Abigail's face. The black box footage of her dragging classmates through fire, the moment she'd stood in front of those cargo bay controls, burned and bleeding, refusing to leave anyone behind. Humanity has a new designation for individuals who exemplify the absolute pinnacle of our species' protective instincts, the Admiral explained. Guardian status is granted by unanimous vote of the Interstellar Council. It's happened only 7 times in 300 years of space exploration. You're being granted diplomatic immunity, unlimited educational resources, and a voice in colonial policy decisions, Alexander added, grinning now. You're basically a superhero. That's ridiculous. I'm 18. I was just trying not to die. You were trying to make sure no one died, the Admiral corrected, and you succeeded. The psychological profile we've built from the black box data shows something remarkable, Cadet. When faced with extinction-level danger, most humans experience fight-or-flight responses. You experienced something else. Strategic transcendence. Your brain entered a state of hyper-focused calculation where survival wasn't personal, it was collective. Abigail looked at Alexander, then at the Admiral, then at the feeds showing Earth's response. Celebrations, vigils for the Meridian's lost crew members, and everywhere, that same phrase, Guardian Chen pulled 23 cadets from certain death. I don't want to be a symbol, she said quietly. Too late, Alexander replied, squeezing her hand. But maybe being a Guardian doesn't mean being a symbol. Maybe it means being the person who shows everyone else what humans can do when we absolutely refuse to give up on each other. The Admiral nodded. The Guardian designation comes with one responsibility, Cadet Chen. Continue to be who you already are. Continue to show humanity at its finest. That's all we ask. Abigail looked out the window at Kepler-442b's alien sky. At the new world that was supposed to be humanity's fresh start. A world 23 young people would now get to build. Because one girl had decided that acceptable losses were never acceptable. Okay, she said finally. But I'm going to need a bigger plasma cutter for next time. Alexander laughed. And somewhere on Earth, 400 trillion miles away, humanity smiled with him. Because that was the most human thing of all, facing the fire, and pulling everyone through to the other side. And